Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Jam, and today is Monday. All weekend I have been playing the Outer Worlds game, a game that I did not think I would catch myself playing. This game is so much fun. It was developed by Obsidian, the people that made Fallout Las Vegas, and I never played Fallout Las Vegas, but I did play some of the Fallout games. I do like Bethesda's games, like Skyrim, and this game kind of feels like a Fallout game and a Skyrim game to me, dude. I'm able to pick up a sword or a mace or something and fuck shit up. And this game is mad fun. And if it wasn't on Game Pass on the Xbox where I could play it for free, for a membership fee, I would have never touched this game. And now that I touched it, touched it, and now that I'm playing it a whole lot, this whole video is just the first little mission. So just to get you guys caught up with what's happening in the game is, you land at this planet. You're talking to this guy, and this guy has a town called Edgewater, and a bunch of his workers left to go live somewhere else, and they're taking some of the power from the town Edgewater, and he wants you to go to wherever the electricity at, where the power's at, and redirect it back to Edgewater, and then you go back after you stop talking to him. You go to the other little town. You talk to the lady that's in charge there, and tells you, oh, he's a cold reptile, like he's an asshole, whatever. And on the way, you end up making a companion with the first guy you talked to, Mr. Ted Robson, and he gives you like his secretary or whatever, and you have her with you, and she talks to you. She tells you like, oh, I don't want you to do this because there's a lot of families here. It's a really crazy game when you play it. And I ended up. Well, I'm gonna let you guys watch the game. Because right now you're gonna hear me talking to this guy.
I'm Reed Thompson,
But usually, what my choice was out of the two was that I decided to redirect the power to the other colony that left, Edgewater, because it was just it was your choice, whatever you want to do. And it's super crazy. There's a lot of leveling up. There's a bunch of things you can level up into. You're literally you're able to customize your character and your companion. And you're actually literally able to kill the whole town if you felt like it. If you watch the whole video at the end, the town folk are outside after I told the guy, hey, I did this, no hard feelings, I need this specific thing to get off of this planet. So, bam. And he's like, well, I'm sorry this had to go this way. I'm going to have people out there waiting to kill you. And the whole town wants to kill you, so I ended up killing them. It's a pretty great game. Like I said, I would have never touched this game or played this game if it wasn't on Game Pass, where I'm able to download it for free and a bunch of other games for free on Xbox. I didn't get it for my PlayStation 4. Like I said, Game Pass. But I'm actually really glad that I played this game. It is a single-player game that I am aware of.
The botanical labs are not legal.
There's a lot of different planets you're able to go to. It's like a nice little big open world for each planet. You're able to go anywhere. In this video, you find out that I found a little cave that you're able to go into. I lockpicked this little box. At the other side of the cave is this big ass monkey. It's fucking nuts. Killing him in his little pack that he has. Overall, it's a pretty great game. It's a fun game. If any of you were thinking about getting it, you guys like open worlds, you guys like Fallout games, the Skyrim games where it's a big open world and you're able to go anywhere you want. You're able to customize your character, stuff like that. This is the game for you. And honestly, like I said, I wouldn't have touched this game if it wasn't on Game Pass. Or played this game, let's say that one better. But this game is mad fun. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video.
Told me all about
the whole video is pretty interesting. You guys can watch the whole thing. I show different types of gameplay. I do show combat in it. I do show the customization. I do show the leveling up system. I do show the cave where I pick lock. I do show everything else that I think is like you need to know in the game. There's not a lot of spoilers. It's just the first mission of it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Aegea what? Look, enough with the question. Much obliged.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Clever.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
What was that?